Island is a very strong leader for us in Washington. She was recently elected as the New York Regional Whip, and she is now the highest-ranking House Democrat on the Joint Economic Committee.
All right.
She has authored and passed countless bills to help women, consumers, and working-class Americans. And she is also an incredibly strong leader here in our city. And she demonstrated that yet again in the wake of Storm Sandy. Within hours, and I was with her on the ground, she was in her district talking to residents, talking to business owners, and working the phones, personally calling cabinet secretaries and others to make sure that we got what we needed. And now she has been demanding that FEMA extend loan and grant deadlines and is actively working to deliver the help that we need to rebuild and recover. And it's really been an honor to work with her and serve with her.
All right.
And she deserves a big round of applause.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
And on a personal level, I wanted to know, when she first ran for office, she was a pioneer in many ways. And she has made a point of mentoring and helping others to be better public servants. Now, I have benefited from that, and I am extraordinarily grateful to her for that. I also want to thank Assemblymember Micah Kellner, who has been a tireless fighter for the disabled, for tenants, for animals, and for those who really often don't have a voice in our society. He is smart, he's effective, and he's a very good friend. As is our Assemblymember Dan Court, who has dedicated his life, even before serving in office, to justice. He has represented countless of New Yorkers on a pro bono basis and has a real passion for fairness and for equality in our society. Together, the four of us, actually all of us who are here today, have tackled many of the tough issues facing our city. And we have had great success in opening new schools, in building the 2nd Avenue subway, in preserving affordable housing, and protecting women and seniors. But there is a lot more work to be done, and that is why I am running for Manhattan Borough President.
For Jessica.
Hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Thank you, Rita. We are clearly in a rebuilding phase in our city, and that demands strong and effective leadership on all levels of government, and leaders who believe in the power and responsibility of government to do for us what we cannot always do for ourselves. The next borough president of Manhattan has to be deeply involved in how and where we rebuild. We are going to get billions of dollars in aid, and we have to spend that money wisely. I want to help the borough grow and remain competitive, yet still retain what makes us unique. We are here today in front of PS 151, an elementary school that we've talked a lot about today. And as borough president, I want to keep and expand the task force, the war room on overcrowding that Congresswoman Maloney mentioned and that she co-chairs. I did graduate from Stuyvesant High School and got a first-rate public education. And my son is now in kindergarten in a public school. And in the council, I did oversee the approval of over 20,000 new public school seats all across the borough. And in addition to the 3 new elementary schools that we have discussed and are open, there is a 4th under construction that will open next fall.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, we can definitely clap for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jessica.
There are a lot of parents here today. And we've all been discussing how now we need to ensure that there are enough middle school seats in this borough to meet that demand. I've also worked with tenants and colleagues to protect the precious affordable housing that we do have and to make sure that it remains affordable.
Yep.
Permanently affordable.
Permanently. Yes. Yes.
Bravo.
The next borough president has to ensure that we have affordable housing for middle-class families, use the land use process, and find other creative new ways to do that. I would also continue to encourage and support great projects like the Cornell Technion School on Roosevelt Island, which I lobbied very hard for to be in my district and in Manhattan. They had a choice, and we wanted them here in Manhattan, and it's where they're going to be, and it will generate 30,000 high-tech jobs over the next 30 years.
Bravo!
Excellent.
And we have secured and strengthened funding for senior centers, for Meals on Wheels, under my leadership as chair of the Aging Committee. The next borough president must continue to secure funding for these programs and enact dozens of other measures to make the city more age-friendly. I am a lifelong Democrat and a coalition builder who gets things done with a very strong record of getting results and advancing progressive causes. I am so honored to have the support from each and every one of you who are here today, and many who couldn't join us. And we are going to work together on a fantastic campaign, and I'm very honored to be working with you as I run to become the next Manhattan Borough President.